Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. As we left off, we had enough information to finish talking with Zach Romarai, and in doing so, we found out a lot of information that I don't think we would have ever been able to get before. Namely, that Trucy and Apollo are in fact siblings, half-siblings, so yep, there's that, and Phoenix knew about it. He was just waiting to tell us at the right time, and the whole aspect behind the Grammari power and whatnot. So, with that finished, I believe it's time to talk with Valant and over here at the Sunshine Coliseum. Because when we visited him here, it's like he knew something as well. So, I think that it's time we paid him a visit. Well, this is a blast from the distant past. Long time no see, Mr. Valant. 7 years has it been. Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Actually, I came here because there's something I want to ask you. I've spoken to the press. I have nothing more to say. I've spoken to a lot of people myself and come to some conclusions. But then I realized I needed to hear it from you. Definitely, yeah. Vlad definitely doesn't want to talk to us, but you know, hey, we have to talk to him. I've walked a difficult road these past 7 years. Because you couldn't perform Magnifi's repertoire? Do not be deceived. Valant's skill is the real deal, and do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No, it was my partner who stole me on my way. Zach Romarai. His rather well-performed disappearing next 7 years ago was the end. Or so I thought. Zach Romarai murdered our mentor and fled to escape punishment for his crime. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you? I remember it as if it were only yesterday. Yet, that was not the way of it in the end. For while he vanished, the suspicions upon my own person never did. His partner Zach vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpies of our press said. I had no idea. Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. They cover the greatest magic show in history as if it were a vaudevillian distraction. Vaudevillian? What? I don't care. And here must I stand smiling at them all. What am I, if not a player, some fiendish farce? Might I suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened? Magnifi's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you. And, of course, it's not going to be that easy. Well, kind of. It's only 2 blocks, whatever. I knew I'd be seeing these sooner or later. The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight. That sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago. Well, I think we have enough information, so let's go ahead and break that damn sarcophagus with our Magatama. Alrighty. Let's get this over with. Ask what you will, you'll get nothing from me. I'm as much a part of this affair as you are now. I have to know what happened. For 7 long years, I have endured. And now, finally, the curtain lifts on a new golden age. All the miracles of our truth within my grasp. Sorry to do this, Valant, but right now, I need answers. I think I'll start by dropping a bomb. That should shake things up. Valant, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have this. And of course, we have the transferable rights that was given from Zach to me. That's supposed to be given to Trucy. So, yep, with this, Valant's out of luck. And what might that be? I see it bears the Grammari seal. I should have brought this to your attention sooner, but I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast. What is this? A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights of Magnifi's miracles. What? Zach Grammari. He wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter! Trucy Nigmar. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days. Preposterous! Zach's gone! Vanished into the void! This is a genuine article. Zach was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and a notary can testify to this. Wow, there goes his plans. Why? Why does fate toy with me so? Why must my life be lived in thrall to the end? You're not the only one with that problem. But he shot Magnifi! Yes! It was Zack! It was! And then he left. My career as a magician fell into darkness. Do you think there might be some way out of it? Say, if you could prove Zack Grummarai shot Magnifi? Was that why you testified? Yes! My way out! It should have been my way out! Well, it may not be too late, Mr. Valant. All you need is a way to prove your case. Who really killed Magnifi Grummarai? Well, remember that thing we just got from Zack? His confession? Let's read it real quick. To whom it may concern, 7 years past, I, Zack Grummarai, murdered my mentor, Magnifi Grummarai. I apologize for the trouble caused by the sudden departure from court, and hereby confess to my crime. Of course, we're sure that this isn't a real confession, but I think Zack did this to help Valant in this case. I believe I have the answer to our prayers right here. Zack Grummarai wrote one more thing before passing on. This is a confession! In which he admits to the killing of Magnifi Grummarai. See? All according to your plan. I am a magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. I fool the audience, give them a fleeting dream, yet it seems the tables have turned. Now I am the audience, believing in deceptions I have wrought upon myself. Zack wrote this right in front of me, after I explained your situation to him. Alaka! Alaka, oh my god! Oh jeez. See, Zack's a nice guy. And Valant as well, I still don't really like him that much, but whatever. You do know what this confession is nothing but lies! Yes, it's my opinion that Zack Grummarai killed no one. And you must be thinking in truth of the simple matter of elimination. Two receive instructions to kill, but if one is innocent, and the one who remains is guilty. That would be the logical conclusion, yes. So he vanished to protect me, his partner. Oh, stirring tale, 'tis true. Did you shoot Magnifi Grummarai in the forehead? If I had, and I told you, what would you do? Run to the police, perchance? Do as you will. There's nothing left for me now. It is true, after all. I have little talent. I needed my mentor Magnifi's repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed hold of me. I knew it. So Valant Grummarai did kill the great Magnifi. Oh, so sorry, Mr. Wright. But it was not I who shot my mentor. What? But if it wasn't you, then who was it? There wasn't another disciple, was there? Another disciple? Such as, I don't know, Knack and Talent Grummarai, maybe? Your wild fancies couldn't be further from the truth. Only Zack and Valant received those threatening letters. But there was another. One more person could have fired that pistol that night. I don't suppose you figured it out by now. If it isn't Zack or Valant who shot Magnifi, then it had to be the only other person at the scene, which means... Wait. You don't mean... Yes. The great Magnifi Grummarai himself. He committed suicide? So Magnifi Grummarai committed suicide. You find it hard to believe? To be honest, I haven't even imagined it as a possibility. When I arrived that night, the old man was still alive. He appeared to be asleep. I could not shoot him. But when I turned and made to leave the room, the old man called out to me. So he spoke with Magnifi Grummarai. Yes, this is why I knew what he had done. Magnifi transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner, Zack Grummarai, not me. Let's see. And I guess I owe you an apology. I always thought you were the one who did it. You owe me no apology. Huh? My crime was, in a way, more serious than that of murder. What? Your crime? Is Valant Grummarai confessing something with me? What could it be more serious than murder? I don't know, but we're about to find out. You see, I knew that two letters had been sent. There are no secrets between partners. It was easy to find out. That was when I understood Magnifi's plan. He wanted to die by one of your hands? Little did I expect it had anything to do with the rights to his repertoire. Guys, I'll be right back. Something else came up. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Interruptions, what can I do? That was when I heard it. The little demon whispering inside my heart. The demon? Let me confess. I had intended to shoot Magnifi. And I planned on framing my partner for the crime. What? That night, I prepared something before going to Magnifi's hospital room. Which was IV fluid, of course. I seen it on an earlier visit. If Zack did not shoot, I would do the deed. Then, I would use the IV liquid to place the murder on his hands. That was my plan. But, you didn't shoot him. I could not. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came. But then Magnifi called me back. I am sorry, Valant. I am giving my magic to Zack. Not you. You still lack the draw he has. Please, help him if you can. I left the room, and then I stopped. The shock of what I had just told, what I've just been told consumed me. That is when I heard that fateful gunshot. Magnifi Gremorai killing himself. Then the demon awoke anew within me. Zack killed him. He was the one. Frame him, and the magic will be yours. I altered the scene of the suicide. I took the pistol from his hand, wiped off the prints, and I used the syringe to add IV liquid I brought. So in the end, things happened pretty much as planned. If he died, and you framed Zack for his murder. As planned indeed. Of course, the outcome was somewhat different than I had anticipated. Well, what do you think? Do you believe my story? Can it be believed truly? That was 7 years ago. I don't know what to believe, but yes, I'm glad I heard it from you, Mr. Valant. Thank you. It is I who should be thanking you, Mr. Wright. Only when I had lost everything could I make my decision. You're gonna turn yourself in? My partner may have vanished, but not so my guilt. And as my guilt stays, all else begins to leave me. My friends, my performance rights, my magic. I've had enough of vanishing acts. I understand. I thought my life was ruled by a dead man. But I find I was wrong. For Zack Gremorai was alive. Well, not anymore. And now it occurs to me. What if he was not the only one who survived? What do you mean? You see, now that I think about it, I realize that we never saw proof of her demise. We never saw her body. Her? The mind races and the mouth flaps on. My apologies. Forget this matter. I can only hope that a day will come when I again meet my partner, Zack Gremorai. Then, I shall apologize for my terrible mistake. I'm glad we had this chance to talk. Thank you. Oh, wow. Zack Gremorai, Shady Smith. Whichever name you prefer, he's no longer with us. The truth revealed in that trial is only a sliver, and the impenetrable darkness that remained has taken another life. I knew what I have to do to push back the darkness for good, and it would involve paying that man a visit. That evil, evil man. The thing is, usually I would stop the video here, but since we're very close, and I think this little part's going to be somewhat short, I'll go ahead and make this video just a little bit longer and include this little investigation here. Paying, well, the only place we can go left. Sorry, sir. Prisoner Christoph Gavin is currently occupied. I see. Do you know when he'll be finished? Could you go find out? Certainly, sir. Please wait here a moment. My apologies to the guard, but there's something I need to see. And right off the bat, I see an envelope right there. It's just kind of just sticking out to me. I gotta look at it. There it is. The yellow envelope. And the sender is Drew Misham. I was right! And I arrived at the studio, blah, 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 and oh yeah, there was like, the whole thing with the yellow envelope, and we were like, no, what about the red envelope, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, that's that. This is the last letter that Drew Misham wrote, and there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, in fact. Here goes. Let's see if this, that poisoning spray finds anything. Okay, so let's do this quick little thing here. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. So this was Drew Misham's messenger of death. It was this stamp, alright, no mistaking it. And his last letter was sent to Christoph Gavin. The interview request came like you said it would, and they're looking into the case. I swear on my life I won't tell them about you, so please release the spell you put on my daughter. What? I'll write later with a report. Drew Misham. The hell? Gotcha. Finally, decisive evidence. What's this? A burglar. In jail? Gavin! I didn't know you moonlighted in larceny, right? Gavin, there's something I have to ask you. Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, but there's not much I care to discuss. VR Misham hasn't received her verdict yet. You follow me, Gavin? There are no known survivors for poisoning, but it never hurts to hope. Okay, I'll be leaving now then. Right. Wait. Yeah, Gavin? Would you mind leaving that letter? It's private. Oh, sorry. I forgot I had it. Many thanks. Many thanks my ass, you bastard. What the hell's this? Okay. Oh. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there's that. That was a weird transition. We've now seen all the clues in this case. Clues I gathered over 7 long years. Now, it is time. Every story has an ending. We've come to the final chapter. The final trial. Find the truth. You're the only ones who can. Yes, sir, Mr. Phoenix Wright, sir. I'll be sure to do that next time, because, well, here we are. I believe this is actually the last continue point of the game, so after this, I believe we can do, like, the final stretch of the game, and, well, after that, everything will just come to conclusions, and we'll say goodbye to this game and this LP. Oh, geez, this one felt like it went by quickly. I don't know. It seems to me Apollo Justice is the shortest of the main series of Ace Attorney games. I don't know why. To me, the cases weren't that long. I mean, by far the longest one was the first game, just because they had cases that spanned like 3 days, and that just took forever. And then the other two are long, but not too long. This one seems pretty short. Well, whatever. Still long though, but okay, whatever. So yeah, guys, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. I'll see you guys later.